understandable, but that's actually going to, especially with thin plywood like this, cause some what we call blowout on this side where little chunks of the plywood can fly out. So instead of doing that, if you take a sacrificial piece of wood, just a chunk out of scrap that we don't care about, and you put your piece on there, that wood supports the other side of the plywood while you're drilling your hole. So you can come in some amount and go all the way through. So your other piece of the other side of your wood is preserved. It's not going to do any real damage to it if you lose a couple of chunks, but it just helps hold the whole thing together. So we'll, and again, you can see I'm not measuring or marking where exactly a 1/4 inch in is. I don't particularly care. We just need to have enough kind of substance left that our glue doesn't fall apart as soon as we try to put some weight on it. Okay, so there's your glue plate. That is step 5. Step 6, use the short, hey, here's your practice rope. Use your short piece of practice rope to tie an alpine butterfly. Attach it to the glue with a shackle. This will be the purchase line for your flat. You will pull here to fly it up and down. So I'm going to tie my alpine butterfly. And I've got a shackle. You cannot capture anything inside of an alpine butterfly, like the structure of the knot does not allow you to tie it around something like a bowline does. So instead, we're going to tie your alpine butterfly and then attach using a piece of hardware that you guys learned about, the shackle. Do you like how I incorporated every element that I could into this project?
No.
No, you don't like that? Sorry, there you go. So that's your purchase line. So when you're actually flying your flat up and down, you're going to pull from your practice rope. Okay? Okay. Take your project out on stage to one of the rigging stations with your flats painted side facing downstage past the free end of the tie line through one of the... Okay, we'll talk about that when we're out there. So when we are actually doing your project, we're going to have probably that batten that's kind of above, at about 10, 12 feet. That's going to have probably 6 or 8 stations like the one that's set up here rigged to it, right? So you'll have several stations that have 2 single shift pulleys and 1 double shift pulley. We don't have enough hardware for all 75 of you to rig your flats and leave them in the air. That would be the ideal situation. We don't have enough fly space for that. We don't have enough shackles for that. We don't have enough chain, etc. So instead, we're going to basically complete your project out there. Well, you're going to take a video of it working, which we'll talk about in a minute, and then you're going to cut it down and put it back on the rack. Okay, so we'll talk about what exactly that means, but let's all kind of pivot out there and we'll talk about that. I'm going to move this.
Great job.
I'm gonna be in.
It's going to be easiest if you guys are all on the downstage side of the back. My flat does not have a painted side, but it has